Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining us on the Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, your guide through the latest happenings in the world of business. Harold Davis has been appointed Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Jamaica Business Development Corporation with the departure of longtime CEO Valerie Vieira, who has gone on retirement. Davis, who has been Vieira's deputy, serving in that capacity since the agency's inception in 2001. He is a trained industrial engineer with over 25 years of experience in industrial development. The new updated Companies Act now imposes prison time and fines for companies that are not up to date with their compliance issues. Head of the Jamaica Stock Exchange Corporate Services Unit, Mrs. Judith Ramlogan, attorney at law, shares how the changes can help companies improve. We are here on the Business Report with Mrs. Judith Ramlogan. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, great. So what happens is a lot of small businesses, mid-sized businesses, and even large businesses are shocked to find out that compliance issues, taxes, company law, filings, prevent them from getting financing and the support they require to grow their business. So Mrs. Ramlogan, talk to us about what's happening right now in Jamaica and even give us a quick tip on how to prevent this challenge.
Right, as I said, thank you so much for having me. Compliance is not a very exciting topic, but it is a real and important topic. Right? Because as you said, when small businesses go to financial institutions, they're sometimes turned down because their house is not in order. They're not in compliance with their statutory obligations. And I am here specifically referring to statutory obligations under the Companies Act. Right? The Companies Act, in relation to a company, requires that companies must file annual returns every year, and if there are changes to their directors, their company secretary, or their registered office, they should give notice. So if they don't, but usually it is the annual returns that is the problem.
Okay,
right.
And this impacts profitability,
right,
and funding.
Yes. Also, it could subject companies to fines and penalties,
yes,
if you don't file your annual returns.
Okay.
And I just want to say here that the penalties for not filing your annual returns have increased significantly. So under the amendments to the Companies Act, if you don't file your annual return, the company is liable to a $5 million penalty.
Wow. So give us one quick tip on how to
file your annual returns.
Okay, thank you.
File your annual returns on time, right? I also want to say that the Companies Office has started removing companies that have not filed their annual returns. You don't want that because what it means, you'll have to stop your business.
Wow. Thank you, Mrs. Ramlogan.
You're welcome.
Yes, with the Jamaica Stock Exchange Corporate Services Unit. Mm-hmm. All right. During trading for the period of October 9, 2024, the following companies represent the top 3 most active stocks that investors bought and sold on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Toll road operator Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited with 5,509,122 units represented 39.97% of the market volume in terms of sales. Alternative energy provider Wigton Wind Farm Limited ordinary shares with 1,979,365 units represent 14.36% of the market volume in terms of sales. Local and international brand Lasco Manufacturing Limited with 549,063 units represent 3.98% of the market volume in terms of sales. Moving from the money moves of investors, executives, and companies on the stock market, we turn to the Forex market. On October 9, 2024, the Bank of Jamaica reported that US $56.86 million was bought from Forex traders, while US $65.71 million was sold to Forex traders. Buying directly from the Bank of Jamaica, foreign currency traders sold the US dollar for $159.07 and bought the US dollar for $157.52. The difference between the buy and sell rate was $1.55, which represents a profit for Forex traders for every US dollar traded. Canadian Forex traders earned a trading profit of 76 cents from transactions with the Bank of Jamaica. The Canadian dollar was sold at $116.59 and bought for $115.83. For traders looking at the British pound, they pocketed a profit of $2.19, selling it for $208.75 and buying it for $206.56. For our credit report tip of the day, this is targeted to persons over the age of 45 and feeling stuck, feeling like debt is holding you back from making moves. A lot of persons find at this point in life they've cleared off their debt, but they haven't built a strategy to improve their credit score for greater financial flexibility. So we're going to give you some steps to help you boost your credit worthiness. The first is to negotiate with your creditors. If you're struggling, contact your creditors to negotiate better terms or lower interest rates. It's better to work on an arrangement than miss payments, which hurts your credit. And of course, pay more than the minimum. Paying the minimum keeps you in debt longer, so even small extra payments each month can dramatically reduce your balances over time. And with that, we wrap up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams. Appreciate your company. Stay well informed, stay ahead of the curve. Until our next update, take care.